In this episode, we go from Nuwe Puts in the Western Cape, where our first camp night is, to the Whip campsite in Richtersveld National Park. I would like to thank my sponsors for making this trip possible. On my way to Springbok, our first campsite is at Nuwe Puts. The whole group is already there. I'm on my way. I still have about 600 k's to go. Great night driving so far. Beautiful stars. The cars and the traffic on the road is no issue at all. Almost no traffic. Beautiful night to drive. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in Nuwe Puts. See you on the other side of the gravel road.
Sit net nou.
Die mense het my verseker dat ek wyn gaan kan.
Guys, if you ever need a camping spot near Springbok, come and support Nuwe Puts, just outside of Springbok. It's about 26 k's outside of Springbok. Great place. In the nature, in the mountains. There's ablutions, there's a donkey for hot water, for showers. There's water as well. There's no electricity, but that's overlanding. So please, if you're in the vicinity looking for a camping spot, come to Nuwe Puts. Great place, great people. It's really the price is really good. So yeah, come to Nuwe Puts. Let's support local.
We're off to the Whip campsite. We are just turned off that Steinkopf on the R382 now, on the Richtersveld route, on our way to the Whip. 6 cars in the convoy. Always great to do this in a convoy and with great friends and people. It's a pleasure being here on a Tuesday, sitting and having a look at the scenery around you. What a great way to start your Tuesday.
Everyone busy deflating. Last stretch of tar road for the day is finished now. This is the last stretch of dirt road before we enter Richtersveld National Park. We've driven quite a few kilometers dirt road and tar road today. So everyone is very excited to get into Richtersveld National Park. On our way to the Whip campsite for a much needed break alongside the Orange River in flood. What an amazing experience. So here we're just signing in, everyone making sure they're happy with the tire pressures before we enter Richtersveld National Park. And now we take the last stretch to Drift, and then from Drift to the Whip campsite, where we will camp for the night once again next to the Orange River.
Very good run, taken back to the early 1920s. So it's not from here, and the campsite is obviously, as you guys know, it's located on the riverbanks of the Orange River, in the Richtersveld.
This is Drift border. This was our originally the place where we would have crossed into Namibia, but it's closed due to the river that's in flood. Don't normally put pictures in my videos, but it's difficult to describe how it looks in flood at this border post. So the road from Drift to the Whip campsite, you pass through two mountain passes. The first one is the Halfman's Pass. Great pass, not the passes that I'm used to, but very flat pass. Or the whole group, however, didn't see one Halfman's, but yeah, still great view, great scenery around you, great pass. The next pass is probably my favorite pass of all times at this stage. It's the Akadis Pass. So this pass, the views that we had and the scenery was just amazing. There's no words to describe what you're seeing from your car. We all said at a stage on the radio that no picture, no video justifies the amazing scenery of this pass. There's no words and no pictures, no videos can describe what you're seeing. We entered this pass just before sunset, so there was some amazing orange views at the top of the mountains where the sun falls on the mountains. Here you can see it exactly. So this whole pass was like this. It's definitely, it must be on your bucket list. If you are one for mountain passes, you must put this on the top of your bucket list for mountain passes. This gravel road pass is my all-time favorite, definitely.
Ja, ek het 'n video gesien van 'n vraagwys. Lyk dit aan.
This is the view that we have from the Whip campsite. I'm currently standing in the river, just showing you what you see from your tent or from your chair. There is no ways to describe it. I know I said it a few times now, but there's really, I'm breathless here where I'm standing. It takes your breath away to sit and see this nature scenery in front of you that gives you peace. It makes you nostalgic having a look at these views.
Daar's nêrens, ons kon seker nêrens die hout los vir julle om te gebruik as ons uitkom nie, of vir ons of vir wie ook al. Ons kom nie op dieselfde plek in en uit hê.
Today we had a just peaceful day at camp. Sleeping tonight here at the Nuwe campsite in Richtersveld. Everyone stayed here, just spending time taking in the scenery and stunning views around you. It's words can't describe it. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. We've been monitoring the river since last night. As you can see there next to that campsite, how the water picked up there. About from last night, 12 o'clock, the river picked up about 1.5, 2 meters. I'll show you a video just now on we planted sticks to just have an indication how fast the river is picking up. It's quite interesting to actually camp next to the Orange River while it's in flood. So what an experience. I'm going to show you, have a look at the river, the sticks that we planted. I'll explain it to you. Okay, so the light is a bit bad, but here's the sticks. There's the stick that we put in yesterday at 1. About 2 meters back was the stick that we put in yesterday 12 a.m. So since yesterday 12 a.m. the river has lifted about 5 meters. What an amazing sight. Right, we on our way to Riverside from the Nuwe campsite. Now we're going through the border today and straight through to our first campsite at Klein House. We originally planned to go through Riverside with a pontoon, but the pontoon is not in working order due to the Orange River's levels being so high and the flow so high. So we need to go back to Riverside, then out of Richtersveld, and then we go right up to Oranje, where we're gonna go through. So luckily we can still do a small border and not a commercial border, so we don't need to put in a lot of extra kilometers to go through Riverside. So yeah, let's see where this goes. We're going into the Akadis Pass now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pass. Probably one of the most scenic passes that I've driven in my life. It's amazing. Thank you for watching episode 1. Stay tuned for episode 2, where we had some mudding fun crossing into the border in Namibia and had some obstacles before we get to our first campsite in Namibia. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. Every interaction counts.